some of the things that we've heard and that we wanted to share with you in terms of some of the challenges that our non-Indigenous ally colleagues have talked about, that sometimes it's difficult to know who to engage and how to engage. This is a challenge that's often expressed. That there's often a fear of offending by not knowing traditional protocols. I see a lot of nods in the head. And where do you find out? Do you Google it? What do you do? Do you ask someone? Who do you ask? There's an uncertainty in how to show respect and empathy. Like this letter, people often talk about being met with anger, with being met with frustration and hostility, and how that can be really tough to bear at times. Or like this letter describes that being told, that where you live will never be your home. For people, friends of mine who've lived in Naq'alvit for 30, 40 years, it's hard to raise your family somewhere, but it is important, again, context, right? To understand your place and your situation. What we've also heard is people saying things like your contribution is undermined because you are not Indigenous, and that there is always less value in the work that you do. We're really bringing out the elephant in the room that people don't like to talk about, but I think it's important. It's important to talk about these things. No matter how hard you try to do the right thing, it will likely be perceived as wrong. We've heard this. You're always considered an outsider. Referring to all non-Indigenous peoples as white people can offend groups that were colonized and oppressed by white settlers.